Welcome, beautiful muses, to Cosmo Muse Tarot and this semi-new regular Wednesday reading that I'm going to be doing. If you've been tuning in already to my readings, you may have seen on Wednesdays that I have recently been doing a healing message, and I've decided to kind of add a little more variety, so kind of vacillating between doing a healing message on Wednesdays or like a glow up, like where are you about to have a glow up. And so we are going to give that one a try this week, see how it goes, just to add a little variety to the Wednesday regular feature. Okay, so I'm going to pick 3 piles to choose from the Muse Tarot. And don't get too fixated on the symbolism of the tarot card that comes out, the tarot cards that come out. They are going to be incorporated in the reading, but these tarot cards are not going to represent like the theme of your glow up. So I'm hoping that will help you to just kind of tune into energy and feel into which pile is calling you rather than trying to think about which pile you want, kind of thing. Okay, so we have the Priestess, 8 of Inspiration, that one wanted to come out, and the Hanged Muse. Okay, so pile 1, Priestess, pile 2, 8 of Inspiration, pile 3, the Hanged Muse. And if you are feeling particularly ready to be glowing this week when you come to the reading, feel free to pick more than one pile. If you just feel like there's some specific thing or like a thing that's ready to start glowing in you, maybe just hone in on one pile. So look these over, pause if you need, feel into which pile is drawing you in. Timestamps will be in the descriptions, and I will see pile 1 first. All right, see you guys. Hello, pile 1. Welcome to your Wednesday glow up reading. You guys chose the pile with the Priestess in it. So I'm going to put her over to the side a little bit until she, well, when we pull the tarot out, which will be, this will can't find my words. This card will be incorporated into the tarot section just as one of the tarots. To start, we are going to choose a card from the Season of the Witch to get something about the theme of what this glow up is. And the point of this is to show where you're like right on the cusp of having a glow up, and then doing a little bit of exploration to see what is it that you can do to just get this from right under the surface to radiating it and feeling that glow up happen. But it should be, you know, something that you're really close to. It's not like there's going to be a lot of effort needed to like, you know, trudge through things to make this glow up happen. It's just like already on, like right at the cusp of happening, and just a little, what's just that little edge you need to kind of clear any blocks from this glow up that's trying to come up and out of you. Okay, so the theme of it is, this one wants to come out. It says rosemary bread, and it says share and commune with the ones who mean the most to you. Break bread with the spirit of rosemary, which will call for healing and mend. And just kind of looking in to this image, I always think of a kitchen as like a workshop space where you're kind of collaborating. So this may have to do with collaboration in general, like creative collaboration with others. There maybe is something that's about to really glow up in you around that theme in your life. And let's see what area of life this relates to as well. I mean, it's perfect that 11 came out because that is the the house of collaboration and friendship and experimentation. So something is really trying to come up and out of you. When this is posted, it will be Aquarius season, so it makes a lot of sense that this has come up. Yeah, just this sense of sharing creativity, putting your creativity in the pot with other creativity and seeing what comes out of it. And it's very exciting energy, and it's something that's trying to free and release out of you. Okay, we are going to do a few tarot cards to see what it is you need to know to kind of lift this out of you, to undo any extra step or block that might be there to this glow up. So there's 6 of emotions. I'm intending this one for the middle card of the tarot. So the 6 of emotions, priestess, and 3 of inspiration. Okay, so there's something about nostalgia, there's something about trusting your intuition and kind of setting course into something new. There definitely is something about remembering times when you have had this energy feeling alive and vibrant in you, a collaborative energy. And it may be, I think it's going to be different for each of you because of this 3 of inspiration. It's like either reviving and renewing that kind of collaborative circle that you have previously engaged with, or just using the memory of that to propel you towards some new collaborative energy, new people and things to be collaborative about. And I think this is where the High Priestess comes in. Like, what does this mean to your intuition? What does that mean to you when I talk about this? Is this re-engaging old things from the past, or using memory to help you to like inspire you to move towards just like a new phase of that, but in a different way with different people? Could even be a little bit of both. Yeah, just feel into what that brings up for you. Okay, we are going to do a few other, just a couple oracle cards to show a little bit more about how to work with this tarot aspect that's come up. Surrender to the divine with full moon. Yeah, I mean, this is highlighting the priestess. Intuition is high. What feels, it definitely brings up that lunar aspect even more to me though. Like, beyond intuition, there's also going to be this sense of like what feels comforting to you, what feels soulful, comforting, tender, intuitive, grounding. Yeah, you want there to be a feeling in terms of where this is trying to direct you into more collaboration. There shouldn't be a sense of like fear or over like out of control excitement. It should feel like, yeah, I want to collaborate again with others or with this group I used to collaborate with, or into all of it, because something about that feels grounding and comforting and yeah, like soulful to me. So tap into that feeling. And then let's get a Sigil Oracle as well. The Shuddha, which is the throat chakra. So this is encouraging you to reach out, for you to speak up, reach out, express something, invite people, open your kitchen up. It doesn't have to literally be a kitchen, but like where's a place where you tend to experiment with others? Is it in an art studio, a kitchen, a yoga studio, you know, like whatever it is to you. You should be the one to express and speak out about this and invite people and kind of be the instigator here for sure. Okay, and then we're going to do a goddess card to see what kind of goddess energy this will bring out in you as you lift this last teeny hurdle and like really step into this glow up. How will it make you sort of feel in yourself? It's going to make you feel very powerful. Medicine woman, you are a channel for divine healing power. I think it's, you know, bringing people together. It's going to feel healing to you, but the energy in totality is going to be very healing and engaging and electrifying for all involved. So really beautiful. And then we're just going to end with 2 feather messages about this falcon. Use your keen perception and skill in making decisions. Do not delay. So yeah, who are you wanting to collaborate with? Don't delay in reaching out. And then one more. I feel like that one wants to come parrot. Let go of others' thoughts and opinions. It's time to embrace who you really are. So maybe whatever starts to come up intuitively that you'd like to do some kind of collaboration or group engagement with might be a little out of the box, a little, even just feeling more colorful than you've felt in the past little bit. And yeah, don't be scared to let that color out, to propose wacky ideas or things you're like, I don't know if they would even be into that. Like, let it out. I think people are ready to just do something fun and interesting just because, you know. So I don't think you're the only one maybe feeling this way. So I think if you were to reach out, others would be like, hell yeah, that sounds awesome. It's not silly. I'm totally in. Let's, yeah, get together and do this creative thing, whatever that is. And yeah, I think not just you, I think everyone that you invite and that engages will feel this kind of empowering, healing kind of vibration, recirculate some energy within the body. Yeah, beautiful. All right, this is your Wednesday Glow Up. I hope it was resonant and insightful. If so, I always appreciate support with likes and shares and subscribes. Also, always grateful for kind and thoughtful comments. Also, if you're interested in astrology, I do put out a free monthly newsletter about the astrology of the month. Paid subscribers get other emails throughout the month as well. But I will put a link to sign up for the newsletter in the descriptions. And then I will put a link in the comments to the most recent one, since that will have, so when this comes out, it will be February, and that one has already gone out. So that link, you'll still be able then to access this month's reading. If you come after February 2024, just go to the descriptions and yeah, sign up there to get what's most current. All right, see you guys. Hello, Pile 2. Welcome to your Wednesday Glow Up message. Checking in to see what is right on the surface for you of something that's about to have a glow up. And then we will look at any last little things, either if it's like a call to action or a block or whatever it is, like, but it won't be anything too intense. It's just like, this is right on the surface, and what is the last little thing you need to do to kind of release this glow up. So we're going to get insight into that, and yeah, just go into that. So you picked the pile with 8 of Inspirations, which is going to be one of a few tarot cards. So I'm just going to put this to the side until we get to the tarot part. So to start, let's get into the theme of what your glow up is about. And we're going to look through the Season of the Witch Oracle deck, and you guys got Snowdrop. And it says, when all seems to stem from the unknown, hold firm in knowing that all will be as it should. Beautiful. And I know snowdrops are like the first flowers to bloom, even a little bit before spring equinox. In a lot of places, there could still even be some snow on the ground when it comes in. And these, it's a time of year that's somewhat spiritual, and these like crystals sort of connecting to, I don't know what this represents, like nervous system and neurons and like angelic ancestry or something. It's like there's messages coming in. I feel like this glow up is about feeling a sense of early rebirth into something, or a premonition about rebirth coming. Hope, potential. It's about feeling that sense of hope and potential. It's about having some tangible signs like the snowdrop that are indicating that a rebirth is in fact on its way through evidence. So that's the glow up, is having some kind of evidence that a rebirth in something is on the way to you. And that something we want to find a little more about, so I'm going to roll an astrology dice to narrow that down a little more. And this has to do with career for you guys. So some kind of evidence that there's a rebirth and inspiration about to happen in career. If you're younger, maybe that's around school. It can be about any kind of like outer world responsibility you're feeling. So it could be about school things. It could be about career. It could be about other positions you hold in the world, other responsibilities you hold sort of outside of family. Yeah, okay, so let's dig into some tarot. We're going to pull 3 cards to get some insight into what is that last little thing you kind of need to get over to really feel this glow up be released from you. So we're going to get 3 tarot cards. This one is intended to be the middle tarot card. So we've got Knight of Emotions, 8 of Inspiration. So there's a lot of action, like calls to action, like you need to take action. But let's get the 3rd card. And 4 of Emotions. Ooh, yeah, you may be feeling a little insecure, a little timid, a little unsure of something. Kind of this urge to hunker down and not come out of a cave, to keep yourself feeling protected and cozy and not disturbing your peace. But there's this impulse in you that it's like, no, it's time to go. It's time to reach, to take action on things, to let my heart drive me forward towards things I'm feeling passionate about. And my sense is the minute you decide to take action, things are going to charge ahead full steam. So the hurdle here is your own sense of stagnancy and a little bit of insecurity. And it's just saying, take that first step, and then you're going to feel that your heart and your passion come alive, and you're just going to cruise. So yeah, beautiful to hear. Okay, we're going to do a couple of oracle cards to flesh this advice out a little bit more. Ooh, this is the one that's coming over. Leo, new moon, confidence is the key to your success. Yeah, I think you're feeling a little bit insecure right now around something in career, but you are so close to having a glow up. And it's just like, I think you know you should have confidence, but something has you just like a little bit unsure or unwilling to kind of want to come out of your cave. And it's just like, tap into that confidence. Things are going to start moving really fast, and you are going to have some really quick initial evidence that is like a rebirth is happening in career or position in the world somehow. Okay, let's get a Sigil Oracle as well. Awaken. Yeah, you are so close, and it's you tapping into your confidence and taking a step, and that is just awakening. It's like this sense of an early spring coming, or just a sign and evidence of a spring phase of your career, your position in the world. You're really coming into a big, new, awakened, strong, courageous phase. Things are going to go really quick for you. It's just up to you to kind of push yourself out of the cave. That's like your last little thing. Okay, we're going to get a goddess card to show what it's going to feel like to you once this glow up does come for you. Once it kind of comes from right at the edge of your surface out onto your surface. Green Tara, start delegating. So not only are things going to go fast, but it's like you're going to fall straight into some kind of leadership energy or managerial energy where you are immediately engaged in something new going on for you, and already kind of collaborating, communicating, divvying out, tasks, moving things around. I think it's going to feel, but I think of the Green Tara as like just feeling like life is moving and productive and fruitful. And she also has this energy of like, she brings support around you. You should have people you can delegate to if there's like all of a sudden just like so much on you. You should have the support systems, and it's just about delegating, but that should be something you should be able to do. And by doing that, you will feel actually quite calm and beautiful and able to keep, something in that, outer world realm, like flowing and productive and beautiful and flourishing. You will feel you have that energy to make things flourish and to keep things in flow and to keep people on track and moving. But I feel you feeling centered amidst all this movement and blossoming and fruiting and just things going on. You're bright, you're capable, that's how you're feeling. Bright, capable, flourishing, able to direct things how they're supposed to go, where they're supposed to go, but like calm in your center. Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, beautiful. Okay, to end, we're going to do 2 divine feather messages to leave you with. Oh, 2 just fell right out. Blackbird, the magical and unique qualities of your untapped potential are now unfolding. Oh, that's so cool. So whatever's coming for you in career, this new glow up, it's really going to tap new potential in you. Potential that you've always had. It's just not been tapped. And that's always a beautiful thing to experience. Like, wow, I didn't realize I had these qualities that are magical and amazing, and so nice to feel them awakened and being able to see them and get that about myself. Magpie, reevaluate your priorities. It's time to let go of what you no longer need. So especially because this, glow up is going to feel very alive and fruitful and busy, it may mean letting go of some other things in other aspects of your life to give a little more space to things about to take off in career or in your position that will feel new, will feel fresh and exciting. That's the priority. I think it will become obvious once you feel this glow up what is no longer a priority and what should be taken off your plate. But there will be a few things you'll need to take off your plate, which is fine. We always have to reprioritize when things shift, right? So yeah, that's where I'm going to leave you guys. I hope this resonated and was insightful. If so, I always appreciate the things that are supportive, such as likes and shares and subscribes. Always appreciate kind and thoughtful comments as well. And if you are interested in astrology, I do put out a free monthly newsletter about the astrology of the month, which you can link to in the descriptions. I will put a pin in the comments to the latest newsletter, since that will have already been sent out when I put this up. So the one to February 2024. So if you come to this after February, just go to the link in the descriptions to tap into that newsletter. But if this is February and you want to see February's astrology, the link in the comments will take you to that one. All right. I hope you guys have a beautiful day wherever and whenever you are, and I will see you in future readings. Hello, beautiful muses. Welcome to your reading. This is pile 3 for your Wednesday glow up message. So your tarot card, the Hanged Muse, we will get to a little later when we get to the tarot aspect of the reading. For now, we are going to use the Season of the Witch to get the theme of what this glow up is. Once we get the theme of this, we are going to do tarot, just a few cards to show us what last little glitches are in the way from letting this glow up really kind of take its form, really shine from us. So it shouldn't be anything too complicated. A lot of times this will just be things that are confirmation you probably already know, but yeah, we're just tapping into something, a glow up that you're like right on the precipice, and just giving you those final little pushes, calls to action, blocks, whatever it is, to really release and step into the glow up. Okay, so let's get the theme of what it is for you guys. That one. Okay, this one is Milk Moon Witch. It says, watch the tides turn in your favor, weaving the waters within and conjuring unspoken desire. Wow, okay. Definitely feeling like the moonlight, there's candlelight, there's starlight. There's moths, there's ships and tides. Yeah, it's like intuition and spiritual kind of synchronicities and inspiration and messages are trying to help you to see where, in what way, and how like a tide in your life is about to change for not just the better, for the magical, like really like a tide is shifting in you and in your life in a way that's going to feel very magical. Okay, so let's hone in a little more on this. I'm going to roll an astrology dice to see which area of this of your life that this is pertaining to. Oops, went off camera. 6. So day-to-day life, your lifestyle, which includes all of your routines and processes in your typical day-to-day. So some main things that tend to be brought up with the 6th house is our work. And it doesn't necessarily mean what our career is, but like what are our day-to-day functions? How does the day-to-day in work feel? What are your processes, your systems, your rituals? But it's lifestyle in general too. So like your nutrition, your wellness, so health, mental health. Are you meditating? Are you exercising? Do you like your work processes? Do you like how your days feel? Maybe a lot of you really don't right now, and something magical is about to happen where the tide of that is really about to shift. So for some of you, it could be like a different position in work that you like, you know, your duties a lot more, or you could be coming into a new understanding or awareness of a certain fitness thing that really connects for you and it really changes your energy. It could be like a new, same thing with like a nutrition thing, or it could be you just being like, you know, what are my priorities? I don't need to be doing everything I'm doing. I don't enjoy a lot of what I'm doing, but I actually have the choice to take some of that off my plate and do a few other things that are starting to feel good to me in, you know, like new things, new impulses that I want to incorporate in my day that feel good. So whatever it is for you, whatever relates to you, and it would be around things that currently probably don't feel great, but a tide is coming in that is changing your course there in a magical way, and you got the will. A whole different chapter is coming in terms of how your day-to-day feels, how your lifestyle, how your daily rhythm and balance feels. The card you chose, I always intend for the middle, or in this reading, I intended as the middle card. So we have the Wheel of Fortune, the Hanged Muse, which is where I feel you are right now. Let's get one more. This card, and ooh, Ace of Voices, beautiful. Yeah, a chapter is about to change. I think you can sense it. Anytime we come to the end of one chapter, so before we move into the next chapter or the next season, we usually are in a phase where something's dissolving, things feel chaotic, and we're looking for the meaning, kind of reflecting on everything in this chapter or cycle that has been, and finding an ability to kind of surrender and let go and let whatever's disappearing disappear, and really starting to see through our hearts the meaning of what that chapter was about. What was this all about? What did it mean? So you may be looking for meaning right now around something in lifestyle, your daily work duties, your general day-to-day processes, your nutrition, health, wellness, mental health, all of it, any of it. Could be, you know, one of those things, all of those things, but you're looking for meaning in it all right now, because I think something's sort of dissolving underfoot. But I think you know that a new chapter is coming in, and this is indicating there actually really isn't anything you need to do but just surrender. And that new chapter is about to arrive. This feels like the Ace of Voices. And you're going to have a lot of clarity of thought suddenly snap in, and a lot of like new strategy, new sense of how you want things to feel ordered, to really refresh your life, and especially refresh your connection to your mind and mentality and ability to use your mind in your days. But definitely just like also some wisdom, you know, with the owl here, there's also maybe just some wisdom coming that's like solidifying in your mind, that's really helping you to find focus and new power and clarity of direction. But it's definitely like, yeah, power of mind coming in. So this is indicating there's no call to action. There's no block you need to overcome. This is a timing thing. It is coming, and it is so, so close. You're really, really close. And it's just, I'm going to say days. So let's get some timing for you guys. I'm going to say days, and we're going to roll a dice. 7 days, so a week from now. If you kind of have a sense of what this is and that feels too fast, you could also say 7 weeks. But I feel like for most of you, it's like a 7-day thing. So the intention of this reading is something that's like right on, just barely below the surface of glowing up. So 7 days feels for most of you accurate. Okay, let's get a couple of oracle cards to further feel this out. What's going on here? Look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. Not only is a chapter about to change in your daily life that will feel magical, but it's going to broaden your sense of what your days connect to. It's going to push your boundaries a little, but you're going to find a deeper connection to the world, to feeling connected to things and people very different from you, cultures very different from you. There could be an element of like working with people in other countries, working in other countries, or finding sort of philosophies that maybe are from cultures different from yours that are giving you a whole new perspective on like how to engage with lifestyle and daily habits and how you do things. Sixth house is kind of that notion of how you do one thing is how you do everything. So how do you really pay attention to your habits and cultivate beauty and mindfulness and thoughtfulness in your habits and rituals and routines? So maybe there's some kind of philosophy or belief system that really kind of gets you into that, like doing things in a more mindful way, that's different than you've sort of experienced, or brings in different thoughts and like ideas. Okay, one more oracle card from the Sigil Oracle. Karma. This to me feels more like the past cycle you've been in terms of lifestyle. Something about it was karmic, and you've, for good and, good or bad, or good and bad, for all of it. Karma doesn't have to be bad. It can be positive. But right now I feel like you're just sort of done with it. And it's because whether it was good or bad, you're just like sort of over whatever phase you've been in. And it's because you have completed some karmic work here, which is always something to celebrate, always something to feel proud of. If you've accomplished kind of facing and working through and receiving and all of it, certain karmic things, it's huge soul growth. So whatever you are letting go of, it did bring a lot of soul growth. It wasn't for nothing. It brought a lot of character and growth in your soul. Okay, let's now pull a goddess card to show how once this glow up of like a new tide in lifestyle or your day-to-day that's more magical and more inspired coming in, how is that actually going to feel? How will this glow up feel to you? We're going to use goddess cards to indicate that. Cordelia, go outside. You have been indoors too long. Go outside and get some fresh air. So for some of you, maybe you're going to be doing some work that's more outdoors, or maybe your load lightens a little bit and you have more time for outdoor recreation. Maybe some new lifestyle habits are coming in where you make a point of being outside, like morning and evening walks or something like that. But something about really connecting back into nature more in this new new cycle of lifestyle, feeling really connected to the rhythms of nature, which is the best medicine for helping us to reconnect with our own natural rhythms. So that does give some clue of like you're going to feel really, really deeply in your natural rhythms due to some connection to being able to be more outside. So beautiful, love it. To end, we are going to get 2 divine feather messages to leave you with. That one wants to come out. Bluebird, you are being gifted with blessings of happiness and peace. Come on. Love that for you guys. Who doesn't want to feel that sense in their day-to-day living? Peace and happiness. Okay. And then Wren. Be bold and confident. Use all of your resources to create your dreams. So maybe whatever is this new chapter coming in is something you've been dreaming about, and already doing a lot to try and create or connect to. And it's like, yeah, you've done some good work. This glow up is connected to your dreams and things you've been doing to try and create your dreams are real. Sometimes we don't even realize how our dreams and things we've done creatively are impacting things growing under the surface, and suddenly it's there and you're like, oh, that was just like imagination, but now it's here. And I feel like it may even have that sense to you of like, I've dreamt a lot about that. I didn't really think it was something that could happen, but this is showing that you've actually been doing a lot of work to make it happen. So good for you guys. Beautiful, beautiful glow up. Congratulations on the new chapter coming in for you guys. All right, if this resonated and was insightful, I always appreciate support with likes and shares and subscribes. Always grateful for kind and thoughtful comments as well. Also, side note, if you enjoy astrology, I do put out a monthly newsletter which contains the astrology of the month. If you're a paid subscriber, there's other emails that also come throughout the month. Down in the descriptions, you can link to subscribe to that free one if you want to check out that. And in the comments, I will pin to the current February 2024 newsletter that's already out, if you want to check it out. If you come to this after February 2024, just go into the descriptions to the link to the general newsletter. Okay, this is where I'm going to leave you guys. I hope you have a beautiful day wherever and whenever you are. All right, see ya.